And I am back. Happy Thursday. I hope you all have had a great day. I hope that you are somewhere winding down and getting ready for the weekend. I was going to do a live podcast tonight. However, I really didn't feel like it. But God kept on nudging me to get on one of them and to kind of give more detail into what I posted earlier today. So if you are my Facebook friend, you already, well, maybe you didn't see the post that I posted earlier today when it was saying out the box kind of God, right? So I got that because if you watch my podcast, then you kind of know what I've been talking about, right? If you have not seen my podcast, like, what are you waiting on? Go on over there and subscribe to the channel. You can get caught up tonight because we're not having one tonight. So it is Journey with Dena, D-E-N-A, over there on YouTube, and you can watch the previous videos that I've already done, right? So we are doing a series called The Waiting Period, and the waiting period is the necessary process, right? Because we always gotta wait for something, right? So in the waiting period, we are talking about the in-between time from the process to the promise, right? So last week I talked about closed doors and God's alignment. This week I touched on walking into new territory, right? So I made a post earlier today, and it was talking about out of the box kind of God. Like, don't put God in the box, how he gonna do things, right? So as I was sitting in the house trying to mind my business, the Lord kept on nudging me to get up and to come on here, right? I posted about out the box kind of God earlier today because that's what God has been showing me, out of the box blessings, right? So last week, so if you don't know, one of the things that I do is a hairstylist, right? Which is the main thing that I have been doing besides my events and decorating and all that good stuff, right? So since I've been in my new salon, it's been sometimes a little challenging here and there because it's different for me. So on last week, every one of my clients cancel, right? Like every one of them, like for the whole week. And I got a little frustrated because I was like, Lord, now I don't understand what is going on. But he brought back to my remembrance one day I was walking in the park, probably like Tuesday. And I was like, you know what? God don't need you to have a job for you to bless, for him to bless you. He God. If he want to drop a bag of money right here in this park while I'm walking, guess what? He can do that because he God, right? So I think that was like Tuesday. I was just walking around thinking about that, right? So I get to Wednesday. I end up helping one of my friends with her business, doing some work for her, assisting her all day on Wednesday. The rest of the week, like I said, I was in the house because all of my clients canceled. Got to Saturday, the very last one of my schedule, the ones I had booked for Saturday evening canceled. And I'm not going to tell no story because, you know, I'm going to always tell y'all my business and be a little transparent. When it first initially happened, when that last text came about them counseling, I was like, are you serious? So I got in my feelings and I shed about 10 tears. And then the Lord quickly reminded me, go back and look what's been happening since Tuesday. So I didn't do not one of my businesses last week. Didn't go nowhere near the salon. Didn't touch nobody's head. Didn't decorate. Didn't plan. Didn't do nothing. And the Lord brought back to my remembrance, you didn't work a job this week. You ain't touched nothing this week. You ain't clocking in this week because I got you not clocking in. And when I went back and realized, guess what? He allowed for $975 to touch my account without me having to touch nothing. Only work I did last week was Wednesday, help with my friend. And the Lord said, you see how I had you all week in your rest era, trusting and depending on me to do what I can do? That's what I did. You ain't do nothing. I did that. Stop putting me in a box of how you think that I'm going to provide for you. How the provision I got for you. You can't even imagine the things that God can bless you through. We can't. So that just was only one of my out of the box moments from last week. And when I sat back and realized and thought about it, I was like, I couldn't do nothing but say thank you. I cried about 10 drops, and I was in my feelings, and then I quickly got myself together, and I was like, you know what, Lord, I thank you. Because who makes almost $1,000 and don't even go to work? Nobody I know. Only God can do that, right? So I just wanted to get on to encourage you that walking into new territory is sometimes scary. New seasons, new level, new places, new people. Because it's something new and we don't have a plan and we can't see from the beginning to the end. However, God just wants you to trust Him and watch what He do, right? So that's all I came on to share a little bit of my testimony with y'all to encourage you that while we walking in this new territory, in this new season, don't look for God to do things the same way that He always does, because He is not going to do it that way, right? So, continue to wait well. Continue to trust the process and go through the process and know that God has greater things in store for us, okay? Because this is birthing season, the 9th month. I don't know what God is going to birth before this month is out, but I know it's going to be something. So, let's continue to wait well. Catch up on the podcast since we're not live tonight. Go on over there to the other side and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. And go through and listen to some of the videos. Because they're all testimonials. Like, I don't do this just to get on and to have a platform to come on and talk. Because truly, I really didn't, I don't be want to do it, no, right? But it's the Lord's doing. And I told Him yes. So until He tells me to stop, I'm going to keep doing it, right? So go on over there to the other side, catch up on the videos. Leave me a message. Give me a thought. Let me know what you're thinking. How you think about it. It'll encourage you. Maybe it's for somebody. So until next time, that's all I got for you. Peace out.